Hey guys, I just got back from town and I wanted to show you some of the things that I got preparing for the greenhouse and the garden area in the spring. I made a trip to Dollar Tree. They still have at my Dollar Tree their stackable buckets, and you can stack them up however high you want, that kind of thing. I got 10 of these, so I have 2 5-layered stacks. I got one in terracotta, one in blue. Probably going to use one of these for herbs, one set of 5 for herbs, one set of 5 for strawberries and some flowers and different things like that. I don't know if I'll keep these in the greenhouse or if I'll use them outside. The wind's pretty strong here, so I'll probably keep these in the greenhouse at least until after our windy season is over. And our windy season is usually somewhere, it's before monsoon season. And it usually starts somewhere around, I want to say April to like the middle of June. And our windy season is something pretty fierce. But I got 10 of these. I'm very excited about these. These are only $1.50 each at the Dollar Tree. And they have different colors, but they usually sell out pretty quick. My Dollar Tree in town still had about half of their display. Along with those from the Dollar Tree, I also got some more of these hanging buckets. I have 3 back here that I did not get from the Dollar Tree. I got those 3 from Cal Ranch. And those 3 buckets from Cal Ranch on clearance after the garden season was $2.99 each. These are the Dollar Tree version. Let me pick this up and I'll compare the two. They are the same thickness. They're the same shade and style. Let's see if it still has the original price on it. Yeah, this one was on clearance for $2.50 from Cal Ranch last year. These are $1, and I want to say they were $1.25 from Dollar Tree. They're either $1.25 or $1.50, but I think they're $1.25. But I got 6 of those because I'm going to continue to hang them up here. Some of these will be used as planters. Some of these I use for storage for my tools. Speaking of tools, I was very excited about this. I got these from Dollar Tree as well. These were $1.50 each. They are metal. The handles seem very secure. So I got myself a little spade, little rake, and then a larger rake that I'm going to use, especially when I'm using the big totes outside. I think this would be more appropriate for that. But you can never go wrong with a 3-pronged little rake. And you always need your spade. And the cool thing with the spade is it also has engraved in it depths, which is kind of cool. So you can, if you're planting bulbs or seeds and you need to go 1 inch, 2 inch, whatever, they have all those marked on there. So I like those. And then something else that I bought. These do not come from the Dollar Tree. A couple of months ago, before Christmas, we had gone to Daiso in Albuquerque. And in their little garden section, they had shade cloth. And so once the weather warms up here, it's going to get really hot in here really quick. And even though the zoning maps say I'm 7A, because I'm 6,500 feet above sea level, the altitude also has something to do with things. There's very little pollution here, so the UV rays are very, very high here. So this right here is gonna allow me to get some shade. I got 2 of these. They were like $3.50 each at Daiso in Albuquerque. Let's see if it tells. These are 50% shade cloths. So my plan is to hang up here on the roof so that during the summer months when the sun is directly overhead, I cut down on that sunlight that's coming in here in the summer, because your plants out here will sunburn. When I was planning for the purchase of the greenhouse and the setup, I went on Amazon and I ordered a 4-pack of these heat mats. I'm using 2 right now, but I have 2 more. Heat pads to start your seeds are very important. In here, they're providing the ambient heat for my seeds starting for my cold weather seeds that I have started in here. But I'll also use the other 2, this one and the other one, indoors for starting my seeds for my spring and summer crops as well. The other things that we bought, I'm gonna have to take the camera out of the camera stand for to walk you around to show you those. So I'll do that now. So here my husband bought and ordered a Yo-Link sensor, and it gives us the temperature and the humidity level in here, which is really good. It has an app so that I can look on my phone and see what the temperature and the humidity level is in here. Right now we're getting up to about 105 is the highest it's gotten during the day. It does go down. A greenhouse will cool all the way down if you don't have external heating in it. So my greenhouse goes down into the teens at night, which is fine because I don't have anything in here that's not a cold winter crop. This light that's hanging up right here is a solar powered light. It comes on automatically when there's movement in here. I have the solar panel mounted outside. And then it came with both this light and there's one that's outside that shows up outside. So those are pretty cool too. And just to give a quick seed update, my lettuce sprouts are doing fine. I do see where one of them has started to grow its real leaf in here instead of the little sprout leaf. I don't know if you can see that or not. But that one right there is, and I've got one over here that is, which is really nice. The seeds that I put out here 5 days ago still haven't sprouted, but I didn't expect them to. And then over here, in these were sowed like 5 days ago. And right here, you can see that my basil already has sprouts coming up here, here, and here, which is really nice. I didn't expect to see anything that quick. And then also in this one, you can see down here, I've got some kale that have already started to sprout, which is surprising. I didn't expect that so soon. I keep them covered. And they are sealed so that all the moisture stays inside. You can see all the condensation in here because as it gets hotter it builds up. So those are my seed updates. That is my store haul for today. Let's see. I also went ahead and I like using mushroom compost for my compost. And I bought some Miracle-Gro all-purpose garden soil. I got those at Ace Hardware, the garden soil bag. It's a 2 cubic foot bag, and I paid $11.99 for it. And the mushroom compost, I paid $2.19 for it, I believe. And both of those will go pretty far in the greenhouse in containers. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I went from having 12 subscribers to I believe I'm at like 67 now, and it's just been a couple of days, so I really appreciate that. I didn't expect anybody to subscribe to my channel. I'm not trying to do this to become this big gardening thing. This truly is just me journaling my first year growing with a greenhouse and expanding my garden outside. Everything growing in the White Mountains is pretty much an experiment from season to season for me. What works one day doesn't work the next day. There's always something that's going to be a problem that you have to solve. So this is really about me just journaling that, and also a way for me to just kind of share my journey with friends from back in Georgia. It's been nice to see the comments and the interaction from friends in Georgia. Joanne, I'm talking to you. Lee, I'm talking to you. Mom, I'm always talking to you. So that's been fun to see and interact with because I miss you guys. So I hope you continue to enjoy the videos, share them with your friends. If you live in the White Mountains area, Concho, St. John's, Vernon, Pine Top, Lakeside, remember that anything that I'm doing in my space may or may not work in your space because of the microclimates up here, because of the different low elevations up here. Everything is very different. The next time I make a video will be next week, and I will probably be trying out some different experiments for recycling some of the things that you might have around the house and around your homestead that you could use for starting seeds and beginning your gardening. Our Concho Garden Club starts up at the first week of February, and I want to start some of these projects so that when I'm doing the Concho Garden Club, I can also share this information with them. So I'm going to be making some things that are done by recycling and reusing some things. So that should be my next video. I'll always update on how my seedlings are doing. Fingers crossed these make it, because this is already me starting a second time. So hopefully all that stuff works out. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye-bye.